Oh my God, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I was trying to go live in my computer, but I was having a little bit of technical difficulties, so I decided to come live on my cell phone. Well, my name is Helen Rosado. I've been with the CCC for maybe 2 years, I think. I don't remember, but it's been a long time, and I love this community. My life is now at home. I have 2 daughters, and I just became a grandma. I've been married for 32 years, and I've been doing my business since 2014. It's been a long time, so it's kind of hard to remember. But I am here to talk to you about how to use the content from CCC so that you can have or be more successful and don't have to be like struggling with everything you have to do. Let me pull out my document because I switched to the phone, so now I have to go into the computer for everything that I'm gonna share with you. So you guys, I hope you are excited. I hope that you can grasp and take everything that I'm giving you from all the years and all the things that I have done and all the knowledge that I acquire from CCC and from all the trainings that they give us on this call on every month. Okay, so the CCC content is more than a content for a challenge group. If you're thinking that you're just getting your content to run a challenge group, I'm here to tell you that it's not. It's more than that. And I can tell you today that I am so grateful for this content because it has made my life more easier. I'm more present with my family. I don't have to be all the time on social media because everything is given to me. So just don't think it is for your challenge group. I'm going to talk to you about different things. And one of the things that we're going to be focusing in is on the theme that we have for this month, falling into mindfulness, and how you are going to take that content and you're going to run all your social media. I'm telling you that with this, you can do everything that you can ever imagine, okay, and more, okay? You just have to vision yourself. You just have to think outside of the box like I always do and create more. Add your flair, add your voice to whatever they give you, and then you will see how your social media is going to start attracting the right people, okay? So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the pillars. The pillars are 3 things. I don't know if you've ever heard, but if you have, just let me know. Give me a heart, comment in here, and let me know if this is something that you practice. But your pillars are 3 things that you do or about you, okay? So for example, for me, and I'm going to advise you to get paper and a pen, and today that's going to be your assignment to find out what your pillars are. Pillars are the things that defines you, the things that you like, who you are, and all of that good stuff. And that's what is going to help you to create or to kind of like rearrange the content just a little bit, because I'm telling you this content is perfect, but you're gonna be able to add your voice in it. Okay, so you're gonna have to get a paper, write 3 columns, and in each one of those you're gonna write, like for example, I love leggings, I am a woman of faith, I love cooking, things like that. Those are your pillars. It's like a store, okay? When a store is brand new, it's going to be open, what they do is that they start announcing and they start talking about what their brand is going to do for you, what their brand believes and all that, right? And then they have the grand opening, and that is when you're going to be able to share those pillars. You're going to be able to include those pillars in the content that CCC is already giving you, okay? So Falling into Mindfulness, it is our next month. And I am so grateful that we're doing this because in this world, we're getting so busy through the holidays and all that stuff. And then we lose focus on our business or what we need to share and what we need to do. So, okay. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is how to do, the second thing is, the first thing is your pillar, and the second one, it is how to use the recipes. Okay. So what I do is, you know that Facebook gives you that little feature that you can schedule your posts. That's how I be present on social media, but I am present with my family. So when I get the content and we have the meal recipes prep, I think that is on folder number 3. I right away grab them and I will schedule them depending on what day you prefer. It's up to you. I probably do mine on Fridays or I do mine on a Sunday. So I schedule all of those. And after you do that, you schedule your recipe because you can send them out on your emails. When I prepare my emails, what I do too is that I take those recipes and on each mail, I add value, okay? I add value on my email with the recipes because people love recipes. And then what you can do is that you're going to post it on your social media every week. There's your content. Your content is going to be beautiful and it's going to be all, going around like in your story. So if I post it on my grid or on my profile and it comes out on, let's say on a Friday, what I will do is that I take that recipe and I'll transfer it to my stories because remember, people have to see things at least 7 times so that they can consume or that they can say something or that they can engage on your content. So CCC provides you all that content so that you don't have to do the work. They do the hard work for you. You relax and you just have to take action. Yes, all of it is taking action and utilizing everything that they give you. I know that in the first time, it might be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. This is too much content. Believe me, I understand because once I was there. But what you have to do is do bite size, one thing at a time. Every week, you're gonna take your time, maybe an hour, and you're gonna go to your content and you're gonna see what's in there, okay? And how can you use it? And your recipes are a thing that you can go ahead and use it for that. Also, your recipes, you can make it as a PDF and use it as a lead magnet so that people can join your email list. Because remember, social media, it doesn't belong to you, but those emails, they do. So something happened like it happened to me, you can go ahead and still add value to your people through emails, okay? And one of the ways that I do get those emails is that I give something, which is the recipes or the PDF with the meal prep ideas, and all that stuff. I set it up so that they can sign up for my email content and then they get that as a freebie. So I use, you can use whatever it is, platform that you're using, it's fine, okay? So all of that stuff is already in there. Like I take care of my recipes, okay, at the beginning. So like for example, today, if you can go ahead and check on my social media, I use the content for the invitation. You might feel like, what do I need that for? Well, that's to drip what is coming on the next month, and you don't even have to create it. You don't have to do it. Now, I add my flavor, which is something that my voice, that's something that I always recommend. Just don't copy and paste. Just add yourself in there so you can attract the right the right people. So if you go into my social media today, my post was about the mindfulness. Now I have all my pictures and all that stuff, and that is what I used from last year. Okay, so that is another way of using those recipes Also in your stories, you can share that from your profile. You can share it to your story, or you can share in your story and put it into your profile. Either way is totally fine. Everybody has a different style, and each one of us have a different flow, okay? So number 3, the post. You know that CCC provides us an amazing food. It is really juicy, the content that we get into our posts for our challenge group. So what I do, I am a busy person. I'm usually doing something. So what I do is I take that post, depending on what I'm doing during the day, and I take one of the posts and I convert it from the challenge group. I use it on my social media so that everything I'm doing is cohesive. You see what I'm saying? And also, if I have like tips like they give us in the challenge group, guys, take those tips and you can create a reel. Okay, so if you go to my social media, you're gonna see that I share my yesterday's reel, and it's all about what I'm talking about in my challenge group. They don't know that you're sharing their the challenge group content. So you take what is not good for the post to put outside, and you go ahead and use it, add your voice and use it for your content. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know here in the comment sections, and then I will go back because I can see the comments and I will answer your question. Anything you want to ask, please don't hesitate. I'm here to help. Okay. So one of those days that I'm feeling kind of like I'm tired, I'm busy, or I don't have time to write a whole post, since the content of the CCC is what I'm running in my challenge group, so it goes with everything that I am talking about, all those tips, all those PDFs that they, make for us. You can share that in your stories, and you can create a little bit of the content and put it on your stories too. So you see, it's not only for your challenge group. I utilize all the content for my social media and for everything I'm doing, because it really does work and it's beautiful and it's really good content. Okay, so what you can do is, what I recommend is at the beginning of the month, you're going to have to take the time to go into each folder. Okay, every month they are in the same one, and you go and check everything that is there. Okay, also the conversion group, you can use it for content. It's not only for a challenge group. You know what I do, you guys? When I run those challenge groups, those conversions, or the faith-based, because I do consume the faith-based, which is amazing. So if you're a woman of faith, that is the best thing to join on the CCC Christian, okay? So what I do is that I do the challenge, but I record my videos. I do post them on YouTube, and then I will take that content and I will use it for attracting the right people. So I created, for example, a group of faith women, and that's where I share that. But why am I doing that? Because I do run my business with faith, so I want to attract faith women. So you see, it's like all together. Faith, the temple, taking care of yourself, it's all together. So I merge, both of them together. So your post, when you're tired, and even if you're not tired, even if you don't know what to write, take one of those posts as you're going through the days and the week. You only probably need, like 4 or 5 through the week. And do your social media posts. People are consuming those posts because they are copyright, amazingly done, well and beautifully, okay? But remember what I said, always add your flavor, your voice, and that is why you need to do your pillars. So you know who you are, who you're attracting, and how do you want to speak to these people. And what you do is just you add that content, or you add yourself into that content. Don't think it's like I'm paying for this content and I'm only using it for the challenge group, because you guys, you have all your business, all your work done with the CCC content, okay? You don't have to struggle anymore if you use that content. Okay, the meal ideas, and I already mentioned it, that's something that is provided in the content. Use it for a lead magnet. Use it so that you can grow your email list, which you're going to be providing value over an email. I know, it's kind of like overwhelming, and I am saying a lot of things to you, but you know, we only have like around an hour so that I can share with you all of this. But take that email and use that PDF as a lead magnet. People want recipes. What I do is that I use a post when he's talking about nutrition from the group, and then at the end I do a call to action. I tell them if they want to have my PDF, or they want to have this recipe, or subscribe to my email content, which is every month, then they can go ahead and fill this up, this form, or however you want to do it, and then you send them that PDFs. You see, it's not only for the challenge group, it's more than that. It's just a lot more than challenge group content. Okay, so that I usually do that, like you guys, every month, and it's on my bio. I'm not sure, I don't remember what I have right now, but I have a link, it's Milkshake, and in there I put all those forms. And then when I'm on my stories, I talk about, I put the PDF picture, the first one, and I do ask if anybody wants to have this. They can either send me a DM with their email, with the best email, or I do the link in there so that they can go to the form and subscribe. So you know that CCC provides you with 4 emails. I think it's 4 emails every month. Utilize it, okay? That is your content, and it's related to the challenge group. It is the same graphics. It's just gonna look well done all around. Don't try to make graphics. I don't anymore. I don't do all that hard work. CCC does it for me, and I am grateful for that. So go ahead and go into your promos. I think the newsletter is already there for your, yes, the newsletter is already there for your next content. Start scheduling that, okay? Or you can also use it for your content, my friends. It's like CCC gives you the opportunity to use the content all over, all around. It's not only for one thing, okay? Just think outside of the box. Okay, number 5. There is in one of the folders, there's the this or that. Well, it's not only for your challenge group. You can go ahead and use that. And it's one of my favorites because it lets people know me a little bit more. What do I like? What do you like? I share with them. I share the stories PDF or the JPEG, however you want to name it, and you can go ahead and have response. You will be able to know what your people like. What are they reacting? So if they like that, then give them more of that. Let them consume more of what they like or what they respond. So every month I'm trying to use most of them so that I know what is it that they want, what do they like, and so that they know me better. So like the gift challenge too, You can use it for your social media on your stories, and then you share with them who you are, your business. If you work from home, what do you do, what you done? It helps them to know you more, and it will help you to know what do they want, what are they hungry for. Okay, so that graphic, you don't have to make it because CCC already provides you that. So you guys, you have to look at the content and think outside of that square and outside of that box and see and say, what can I do? What else can I do with this? Every time, every month I go like, oh my God, what can I do with this content? And that is, that is how you're going to make your life easier. You're going to be more present with your family. You're not going to be trying to create graphics, content, and things like that. And your work is going to be so much easier. And your business, you're going to run it with such a joy that you're going to be like, why I didn't do this before. So I will encourage you today. I will encourage you to look at the content and see what else you can do with it. How can you utilize that besides your challenge group? Yes, CCC gives you the whole thing for the challenge group, but you can take it out of the challenge group into your social media and utilize that as your content. It'll be perfect because you're going to be speaking the same thing that is in your group. You're going to be speaking it on your stories. It's going to be on your recipes. So it's going to be a complete package. Okay. Okay. So the this and that, I already told you how I use it. Oh, you guys, listen, this month, this is what I came up with. You know that the CCC gives you the graphic for the birthday? Well, I took that graphic and I use it for a birthday for somebody outside of my profile. So because the content is so beautifully done and it matches everything, just think when someone look at that stuff and look at your social media and it looks so great and so professional. The best thing, you didn't do it. CCC did it for you. So I wish someone a happy birthday, but I use the CCC graphic for the birthday of the month. You see, they given it to us for the challenge group so that we can use it with our challenges. And listen, I am a body partner, and you might be running another kind of different business, but it's all the same. It is all the same. You can do the same thing. Why? You're going to use this birthday because when you post that, the person is going to say thank you. It's going to start a communication between the two of you. You go ahead and, oh, you're welcome, this, and that. And then from there, you can take them to the DM to have a private conversation. I am not saying that you need to go to the DM and sell. But I am just saying that you have to have a genuine conversation with that prospect that is looking at you or that you are engaging with them. And that is one of the ways that you can do it. With that birthday graphic that CCC provided you, it's going to allow you to feel at ease, feel joyful when you do it because it's beautiful anyway, and have a genuine conversation with a person. Okay? So try this month. Try it. You can go into my social media and you can look at that because I just did that this month. I was like, I need to use this for something. I try to use everything that they give me for my social media so I don't have to do it myself. Okay, so the other thing, you guys, I know, I'm excited because I really love CCC content. It's the best content out there, okay? Nothing like it. Oh, yes, thank you. Well, thanks to CCC, I'll be able to do that while I'm sleeping or while I am with my family, spending time with my family. then my posts are going out. You guys use the scheduling for from Facebook, and then you can go in and do it live. You know what I'm saying? Also, let me tell you this tip. This is really good, you guys. I love videos, okay? So what I do is I take the content from the CCC, the post, and I put it right in front of me like I'm doing right now. By the way, a little tip for you guys, if you're scared of doing videos because you're looking at yourself in the video and things like that, let me tell you what you do. You take a piece of paper, you cover your phone, and then you leave that little lens, you leave it open so that people can see you. And then you write everything in there and you're reading and nobody knows it. Nobody knows that you're doing that. As a matter of fact, let me show you right now. Okay, so you see, I am talking to you right now, but I have a paper right in front of me and nobody knows that that paper is there. So don't be afraid of doing a live video, okay? So that was just an extra tip, okay? So take the content, take the post that is talking about things that you are sharing in your, in your challenge group. Take the things that are not good for the outside, and then do that live video, okay? So you see, it's not only for your challenge group, it's for you to give great, okay, give me one second. So it's not only for, for your challenge group, it's for your social media. You guys, CCC is creating your whole work for your social media. So don't get overwhelmed. Just do one thing at a time. Okay, how do you organize it each month? Well, right away, one of the things that helped me, guys, is when CCC tells you what to do. Okay, so I don't have to think. They said, go ahead and check the promos. So last night I was checking the promos and I was checking everything. So it is already like the end of the month. So So I go ahead and say, okay, what do I want to do? I take my calendar, take your calendar, okay? And then in there, you're going to be writing which post are you going to do? Which one live video, or which content are you going to use for your reel? Which content are you going to use for to give us a lead magnet? You see what I'm saying? Each day, in my calendar, you have to block your time and your content, and that's something that I do. Okay, that's something that I was taught when I started my business, because it makes it easier, and you're going to be more efficient if you block time and if you write. Okay, today is a recipe. Every Friday, for example, if every Friday you're going to share the meal prep recipe, then you don't have to think about it, but you go into your calendar and you write meal prep recipe. It's 4, I think, for the month of 5. So I just go number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, okay? And that is out of the way. My meal prep recipes, I'll do it in one day. I schedule them, it's done, okay? Then when they said, check your newsletter, so I go and do what they tell me to do. You see, you guys, you're getting coached on what to do with your content right here in CCC. I have never been in a place that they coach me and they tell me what to do with the content that they are giving me, okay? So that is a plus, okay? So every time they said to do something, I do that. Also, on a Trello, it tells you what to do each day. So it's already organized. I use it in the same way they tell me, and I use it in the same order that they tell me to use it. My family is starting to activate. So that is how I organize it. So take your October calendar and start doing that. Start putting which day I'm going to do the recipe, which I know Trello is like, wow, my way to go. So Fridays are my recipe, or Sunday, and then Monday I will be talking about something positive. So because we are dripping, like they tell us in the content, they tell us that drip your content. That's what I go and do. You guys, I do what they tell me to do, and then you won't be overwhelmed. I used to be like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? Let me look at everything. No, I do what CCC tells me to do and the prompts that they have in the group. So if you follow that, you will be able to do it with your calendar. Start writing and blocking all your content, and you will see that it's going to become so much easier, and you're going to be at peace, and I won't have to do you don't have to do anything. So like my content was out while I was sleeping. Wonderful. That's what you want. This business is not easy, but it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to take away from your family time. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me see if I have everything in here. If I did talk about everything, and then I go to the questions. Okay. All right, I think I cover everything. Let me see, using scripture. Oh my gosh, yes, I almost forget this. This is one of my favorites because it attracts all my people. And then when they click on that like, they consume that scripture, I know they're like me. So I will invite them to my group that is Crushing Cravings with Christ. So you see, it's all, CCC is all connected. I love it. I'm never going to stop saying how much I love this content and how much I love CCC, because my life changed once I started using their content. Okay, let me go back. Yay, check-ins are so great to keep you on track and accountable to using the content. Yes, follow that content. Follow those accountability posts. They will help you a lot. Okay, Stephanie asks, how do you know how much to give away? Okay, here's the thing. I give my recipes, meal prep recipes, because you have to give so much value before you're gonna ask someone to make a sale, a purchase, or get out their credit card. So the meal prep recipes are okay. For example, they're gonna be on my newsletter too. So it's okay for me to do that because I want people to see what I am sharing in my newsletter. So if I share a recipe, I will probably go ahead and say, that this is the things that I share in my newsletter. And if you want to receive more of this, or a meal plan or anything like that, sign up for my newsletter. I will be sharing with you all of this every month. So you guys, people open their emails, and when you give so much value, then they will be like, okay, I'm ready to do this. Okay, so you don't give that much that you give it all for free. Okay, but you give enough that you leave them thirsty for more, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, let me see. I love the Trello. Okay, I also use Later and Schedule on IG and Facebook. IG has the ability right now for you to schedule your posts. I don't know if you knew that, but if you don't, it is, I use theirs. I used to use Later and all that stuff and plan, but I don't do it anymore because it's already put it in there in your Facebook. Have the ability for you to do that. Perfect. Thank you so much for this. You're welcome. So you guys, the content, okay? Use it on a live video. Use it for your reels, okay? Although you have reels ideas in there too. Don't get overwhelmed. What I will tell you to do is follow the prompts from the CCC. If you don't do it the first day, you can go ahead and do it the next day, because they are dripping the content. They're not putting all the content in there, and then you're not gonna feel overwhelmed, okay? And then you're gonna know what to do. Get your calendar and decide 2 weeks before, at the same time that CCC is talking about the content, I already start putting those words in my post and things like that. I want to know how you take all these beautiful lifestyle pictures. Oh my, that is something that I had to kind of learn, and then somebody teach me how to do it. Okay, so I got all my lights. I used the windows, and you have to think about this, okay? Like that picture from my post today, you all can go and check it out. I took it last year. I have pictures from years, and I knew that for the fall, I was gonna be able to use it. So I think ahead of time. So because it's about the fall and the holidays, so that was the perfect pictures to doing that. I have an iPhone 12. It's one of the best for pictures and all that stuff. 14 and all that, not good. So I love my 12 because it takes pictures. And then listen, you guys, what I do is I bought my presets. I bought my preset from a photographer. They were not expensive, you guys. And that is what I always use. I go to Lightroom and I adjust it to my preset. And then I make sure that I have enough light or no light or anything like that. So always my pictures that will have the same preset. So you see, because everything has to flow in the same. So you guys, when you use the CCC content, is going to do what probably your mentor, your sponsor, or someone is telling you to do, that whatever is in your social media, on your profile, needs to be kind of like the same thing on your stories or on your reel. So everything is related, but you don't have to do it. CCC does it for you because all of it is right in there. Let me see. So you have a library. Yes, I am constantly taking pictures. So I have a folder on my phone that it says post, everyday post. Or for example, it says if I'm going to be offering the opportunity of my business, then I do coaching pictures or family pictures. So they're all in there separate. So I don't have to struggle. Also, I have a Google Doc where I do all my posts. I put them in there. Why? Because you never know. You don't have time to think or look. You're traveling. I just grab from there. Okay. Another thing that I have is a Google document for the memories that Facebook brings to me, like the post. I go ahead and put them in there on that Google, because you never know. And I don't know, you might want to go ahead and post that instead of something else, so you can change it a little bit. So you guys, let me tell you what I do with the CCC. On my Google Drive, I have CCC, you know, the enhanced, because I have the enhanced. And I have in there January, February, the whole year, okay? I'll be downloading and I put it back in there, okay? And then I can go back. Let's say next year, February, I don't want to do what February brings. I can go back to February because it's going to be talking about the same concept. I go ahead and use it. Or if I want to do an extra post, I do that. So put all your content of the CCC. It's gold, you guys. Don't lose it. Put it in there. Put it in your Google Drive, and you have access all the time to it. Okay. Yes, I mean, like, amazing. Also, I take those PDF from the past, and then I go ahead and give it for the people, depending on what I'm doing. I do it for free. Let me tell you, with the CCC lead magnets and all that stuff, I grew my email to, I think it's on 600 right now. Just doing that. Just doing the recipes, just doing the content, and people just signing up. Okay? 600. Why I tell you to do this? Because if they close your account, you still can't work. through your email. I did it for 1 year. When they closed all my social media accounts, I was able to get my goals. I was able to achieve all those things that I wanted to do. Okay, let me see. Yay, check in ours. Love the Trello. Okay, I also use later. I want to know. So you have a library? Yes, I do. Photo filter preset to keep things looking. Yes, my brand is the same. I sometimes change for the fall, and sometimes for the summer. It's more like sunny. I bought it online. I think it was like $23 for my preset. I don't have to think, and I don't have to be changing or doing it myself. If you don't want to get one preset, what you can do is use Lightroom, you guys. Lightroom will help you to get your pictures bright up, because you need to be able to have people stop. The first thing they stop is because of the picture, and then they'll read the caption, and then they will go and read the post. So what I do is I use the CCC first line, and I make it as a caption, and I do change sometimes the letters so it can look, more beautiful and stuff like that. So if you guys want to know what app I use on the letters, I'll let you know after I finish. That is so crazy. Definitely need to build an email. Yes, listen. Last year, I did, I think it was two-star diamond, and I did Success Club Legend. I didn't miss 1 month of my stuff because I had my email, and that's how I did. People sign up over email. Don't just dismiss the email, okay? Do it, and in that email, you're sharing about your new group, you're sharing all that stuff. What you do is you add, like CCC tells you, add something about you. Give them a recipe, give them some tips. You guys, CCC gives you everything that you need to be successful. You have to take action, but I'm telling you, half of your work or the battle is done by CCC. And you're going to be able to breathe. You're going to be able to sleep. You're going to be able to let the phone go for a little bit and be present with your family, which is really important for me. If you could give the new members 3 top simple tips to remember when using the CCC content. I will say, be present in the group so that you can see the prompts. Participate, because it gives you energy when you participate and when you're present. And then it's going to give you that kind of energy to be able to share with others what you're sharing in the group. Also, I will say, think outside of the box. Don't let go because you don't know. Don't let go because it's too much. Okay, ask questions. Okay, because the people in here, they help you. Also, my top 1, the content calls are amazing. That's one of the things that I will not miss, because they are worth $1,000, you guys. Those content calls give you more than what it is in the content, because you will see how to use it. They will tell you how to use it. CCC is the best. It's not because I use it, because I have used so many, and right now I cancel everything. And I hope it's okay to say this. Everything that I had before, and I only use CCC. Maybe one extra thing. Okay, so I hope this helps. I know it's already 9:55. If you guys, we got a few more minutes. If you guys have any other questions, you are welcome. You're welcome to reach out here in the group and ask any questions that you want to know, because I know I do a lot of stuff because I'm always, I love to create. I love to do something new. And I think one of the things from CCC is that gives me that opportunity of me to create more of with what they give me. Okay, be present in the group to see. Yes, yes. Listen, before I was all over the place until one day I said, wait a minute. They giving me prompts of what to do. They telling me, they coaching me, okay, on what to do. And that is not a part of this, the content from the CCC. But they are telling me what to do constantly. Go do this, go do that. You know, when you always say, you know, when you start your business, you go like, I wish my mentor would tell me what to do. If you're that kind of person, if you tell me what to do, I go do it and that's it. That's what CCC does for me. Every prompt, I'm present. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what is new in here, because all of it helps my business to flourish, to look professional, and to have a peace, to be at peace, and to have more time for my family, and also be genuine. And the copyright are just amazing. It's the best thing. It has done, it touches my heart, and it has done for my prospect and my people. Constantly, I see people engaging and consuming the content from CCC. That's what makes a difference, and that is why I only use CCC content from all around. Okay, you guys? Well, thank you so much, and I hope this helped. And I am honored to be able to share with you what CCC has done for me, okay? How my business and my time with my family has changed since I started with CCC. All right? Thank you, guys. Bye.